15 other ways to say stop with examples. At times, the word stop might come across as too abrupt or overused, especially in various contexts like casual chats, professional discussions, or creative expressions. Exploring other ways to say stop allows you to convey the same message with more nuance, adding humor, seriousness, or a softer tone as needed. In this post, we'll dive into 15 alternatives to stop, complete with explanations and examples to help you incorporate them into your daily conversations. Whether it's the firm knock it off or the professional cease operations, these expressions provide versatile and effective ways to communicate with precision and style. What to say instead of stop? Here are 15 ways to say stop, hold it, that's enough, cut it out, knock it off, halt, quit it, cease, end it, pause, put a lid on it, freeze, lay off, cool it, shut it down, call it off. 1. Hold it. Hold it is a concise and commanding way to demand an immediate stop. It's often used in situations requiring urgency or control, such as stopping someone mid-action or mid-sentence. The phrase carries a sense of authority and is effective in halting progress without much explanation. Its directness makes hold it suitable for high-stress or time-sensitive scenarios, like emergencies or heated discussions. While firm, it can also be used playfully among friends or family, depending on tone and context. However, the abruptness might feel harsh in formal or polite settings. Hold it works best when time is of the essence or when you need to grab attention instantly. Its simplicity ensures the message is clear and impactful without leaving room for misinterpretation.
Usage exemple.
During a game, hold it. You're moving before I've finished explaining the rules. In a conversation, hold it right there. Let me clarify what I meant. On a busy street, hold it. Wait for the light to turn green. 2. That's enough. That's enough is a balanced and firm way to signal the need to stop an action. It's often used to set boundaries or end a behavior that has gone too far. The phrase communicates a sense of control while maintaining calmness, making it appropriate for both personal and professional interactions. This expression is particularly effective when dealing with repetitive or escalating actions, as it conveys the message that the limit has been reached. While authoritative, that's enough avoids sounding overly harsh, especially when delivered with a composed tone. Its versatility allows it to fit various situations, from managing children's behavior to concluding a heated debate. The phrase is a clear yet polite way to assert boundaries without escalating tension. Usage examples. To a child misbehaving, that's enough, young man. Go sit down and calm yourself. In a debate, that's enough from both sides. We need to move on to the next topic. During a team discussion, that's enough brainstorming for now. Let's finalize the ideas. 3. Cut it out. Cut it out is an informal way to tell someone to stop doing something annoying or inappropriate. It's often used in casual settings among friends, family, or peers to address bothersome behavior in a lighthearted manner. The phrase carries a playful undertone, though it can also convey irritation depending on the context and tone. It's particularly effective for interrupting minor nuisances, such as teasing or fidgeting, without creating a confrontational atmosphere. However, cut it out is best reserved for informal scenarios, as its casual nature may come across as unprofessional or disrespectful in more serious settings. It's a great choice for situations where humor or camaraderie can help defuse tension.
Usage exemple.
To a sibling teasing you, cut it out, or I'll tell mom you broke her vase. At a party, guys, cut it out. Let's not disturb the neighbors. To a friend joking too much, cut it out. I'm trying to be serious here. For knock it off. Knock it off is a no-nonsense phrase that's often used to address disruptive or irritating behavior. It's more assertive than cut it out and conveys a stronger sense of authority, making it effective in stopping actions immediately. This expression is commonly used by parents, teachers, or peers in situations where someone's behavior has crossed a line. While firm, it can still maintain an informal tone, depending on delivery. Knock it off is particularly useful when a quick stop is necessary, but it may feel too blunt in formal or delicate situations. Its straightforwardness ensures the message is clear, leaving little room for ambiguity.
Usage exemple.
To a noisy coworker, knock it off. We're trying to concentrate over here. In a classroom, knock it off, or I'll start handing out detention slips. At home, Knock it off with the loud music. It's getting late. 5. Halt. Halt is a formal and commanding term that implies an immediate stop. Often associated with military or security contexts, conveys a sense of urgency and authority. The brevity of halt makes it highly effective in situations requiring quick action, such as stopping movement or activities in emergencies. While powerful, it may come across as too rigid or impersonal in casual or friendly contexts. Its use is best suited for high-stakes scenarios where clarity and authority are paramount. The word simplicity ensures it's easily understood, even in stressful situations. Usage examples. At a checkpoint, halt. Show me your identification. On a hiking trail, halt. There's a snake up ahead. In a military drill, halt. Everyone hold your position. 6. Quit it. Quit it is a casual and direct way to tell someone to stop, often used in informal settings among friends or family. It's less playful than cut it out, and more straightforward, conveying mild irritation. This phrase works well in situations where a firm but not overly harsh tone is needed. It's particularly effective for addressing bothersome behaviors without creating a sense of confrontation. However, quit it might feel too informal or dismissive in professional or serious environments. Its simplicity makes it easy to use, but the tone should match the context to avoid sounding rude. Usage examples. To a friend playfully poking you, quit it. You're so annoying sometimes. During a meeting, quit it with the side conversations. We need to focus. At a dinner table, quit it. Stop tapping your fork like that. 7. Cease. Cease is a formal and elegant way to command someone to stop. It's often used in legal or official contexts, such as cease and desist notices, and carries a tone of seriousness and authority. This word is particularly effective when clarity and professionalism are required. It implies finality and leaves no room for negotiation, making it ideal for serious situations where an action must be stopped immediately. However, the formality of cease might feel out of place in casual conversations. Its authoritative tone ensures the message is taken seriously, but it should be used thoughtfully to avoid sounding overly rigid. Usage examples. In a formal announcement, all operations must cease until further notice. During a heated argument, cease this discussion immediately before it gets out of hand. In legal instructions, you are required to cease all unauthorized use of copyrighted materials. 8. End it. End it is a definitive and straightforward way to command someone to bring an action or behavior to a close. It conveys a sense of finality and is often used in situations where prolonging the activity is no longer acceptable. The simplicity of end it makes it versatile and suitable for both casual and professional settings. It's particularly effective when you want to communicate the need for closure without unnecessary explanations. However, its directness can come across as harsh or abrupt, especially in delicate situations. The phrase is most impactful when the need for stopping is urgent or when clarity is a priority. Usage examples. In a group project, let's end it here for today and revisit the rest tomorrow. During a fight, just end it. There's no point in arguing anymore. At a meeting, we should end it now before we run out of time. 9. Pause. Pause is a gentle and constructive way to suggest a temporary stop. It's often used in collaborative or thoughtful settings, where a full stop might be unnecessary or unwelcome. This word implies reflection or reassessment, making it ideal for situations where you want to create a moment of calm or clarity. For example, it works well in discussions, projects, or emotional conversations. Unlike more abrupt alternatives, pause maintains a neutral and considerate tone. It's particularly effective when you want to encourage a reset without shutting down the conversation or action completely.
Usage exemple.
In a conversation, let's pause and think about the consequences before moving forward. During a presentation, can we pause here and take questions from the audience? At the gym, pause for a second. I think your form needs adjusting. 10. Put a lid on it. Put a lid on it is an idiomatic and slightly humorous way to tell someone to stop talking or behaving in a certain way. It creates a vivid image of containing something before it overflows, making it memorable and playful. This phrase is commonly used in informal settings, such as among friends or family, to address excessive chatter or unnecessary commentary. While lighthearted, it can also carry a hint of irritation, depending on the tone. Its casual nature makes it unsuitable for formal environments or professional interactions. However, in the right context, it's an effective way to stop someone without being overly harsh.
Usage exemple.
At a family gathering, put a lid on it, you two. We're trying to have dinner here. To a gossiping coworker, you'd better put a lid on it before it causes trouble. In a playful tone, hey, put a lid on it. You're giving away the surprise. 11. Freeze. Freeze is a commanding and immediate way to stop someone in their tracks. It's often associated with high-stakes situations, such as emergencies or games, where quick and decisive action is required. The words brevity and clarity make it highly effective in urgent scenarios. It leaves no room for confusion, ensuring the recipient understands the need to stop immediately. While powerful, freeze may feel too abrupt or dramatic for casual or everyday use. It's best reserved for situations where urgency and clarity are paramount, such as stopping someone for safety reasons. Usage examples. In a game of hide and seek, freeze, you've been caught. During an emergency, freeze, don't move until I get back. In a playful moment, freeze, let me take a picture before you move. 12. Lay off. Lay off is a casual and conversational way to tell someone to stop bothering or pressuring another person. It carries a tone of mild irritation but can also be used empathetically to defend someone from criticism or teasing. The phrase is particularly effective in informal settings where a direct yet non-confrontational tone is needed. For instance, it works well in group dynamics to de-escalate situations or redirect attention. However, lay off might sound dismissive or rude in formal contexts. Its strength lies in its casual simplicity, making it a great choice for friendly environments. Usage examples. To a friend teasing another, lay off, okay? It's not funny anymore. In a group chat, lay off the sarcasm. It's starting to sound mean. At work, lay off the criticism. We're all trying our best. 13. Cool it. Cool it is a relaxed and informal way to tell someone to calm down or stop what they're doing. It suggests a need for de-escalation and is often used to diffuse tension or prevent situations from escalating further. This phrase is particularly effective when addressing emotional or heated scenarios. It softens the directive to stop, making it feel less confrontational while still conveying the need for change. However, its informal tone might not be appropriate in professional or serious discussions. In the right context, cool it strikes a balance between firmness and approachability.
Usage exemple.
During an argument, cool it. Both of you, let's discuss this calmly. At a party, cool it with the jokes. You're starting to cross the line. In a disagreement, cool it. This isn't worth fighting over. 14. Shut it down. Shut it down is a strong and assertive phrase that signals the need to stop something entirely. It's often used in professional or technical settings to indicate the end of a process, project, or operation. The phrase conveys authority and decisiveness, making it effective in situations requiring clarity and finality. For example, it works well in leadership roles or during crises when immediate action is needed. While impactful, shut it down can sound abrupt or harsh in casual interactions. Its formality and strength make it most suitable for serious or structured environments. Usage examples. At work, shut it down before the system crashes completely. During a party, it's late, we need to shut it down now. In a brainstorming session, let's shut it down for today and revisit it tomorrow. 15. Call it off. Call it off is a phrase often used to cancel plans, events, or activities. It suggests a deliberate decision to stop something before it progresses further. The phrase carries a neutral and practical tone, making it appropriate for both personal and professional use. It's particularly effective in situations where explaining the reason for stopping might not be necessary. However, call it off might feel impersonal in highly emotional or sensitive contexts. Its strength lies in its ability to communicate closure without unnecessary drama, making it a reliable choice for canceling plans. Usage examples. Regarding a meeting, let's call it off since half the team can't make it. For a trip, the weather's too rough, we should call it off. In a relationship, after much thought, I've decided to call it off and move on. Conclusion. Expanding your vocabulary with other ways to say stop not only enhances your communication but also tailors your message to suit different contexts and audiences. Whether you're aiming for professionalism, playfulness, or clarity, using varied expressions like pause, wrap it up, or discontinue can make your words more impactful and engaging. By diversifying your language, you ensure your interactions remain dynamic and relatable. Trust other ways to say to keep your conversations fresh, purposeful, and meaningful.